20% of the foreign trade of the European Union and 40% of commerce between state members is carried out by sea. Every year, 3,700 tons of merchandise is processed in the ports of the European Union, and this trend is on the rise. If we add to this the more than 400 million passengers that use the European ports yearly, it is essential that a coherent policy is maintained on the subject of maritime transport and the development of the European Union. From the point of view of greenhouse gas emissions, maritime shipping is the mode of transport that most respects the environment. It is calculated that emissions from ships will increase between 150 and 200% from here to 2050. Measures have to be taken to reduce the contamination in ports, bearing in mind that around 50,000 merchant ships transport 90% of global merchandise. This makes maritime transport essential to the world's economy. The European project Nereidas was conceived within the European Union and is based on the objectives of the Trans-European Transport Network. The main objective of TEN-T is to reach reduction of 60% of CO2 emissions by 2050 and is in line with Directive 2011/92/UE of the European Parliament and the European Council dated 13th December 2011. The geographical location of the port of Melilla is an important source of opportunities and challenges. Situated in the western part of Cabo Tres Forcas, the port is on one of the most important shipping routes in the world. It is a strategic area in international sea transport and a logistic platform for southern Europe. Among the principal values of the Port of Melilla is that of maintaining a proactive attitude towards protecting the environment and the implementation of safety policies in the workplace. Each employee and collaborator of the Port Authority applies these values in their regular activity and in development projects, making quality and excellence a part of normal working practice. The Port of Melilla leads Project Nereidas, which aims to provide a standardization tool for preventive and compensatory measures for environmental impacts caused by transport activities and especially those in ports. Nereidas is a project that seeks to promote new and innovative technologies for transport infrastructures and their installations, thus contributing to decarbonation and cost reduction in general. This European project also aims to find an appropriate environment for creating a capture area for carbon dioxide with its corresponding geological storage. The CNC Medio Ambiente company is carrying out all necessary studies related to the environment in this area of the Mediterranean. Their planification, evaluation, and environmental control are the basis for an initiative that will be exportable to other ports in the Mediterranean.
La idea de esta técnica a desarrollar es contribuir a la minimización de la huella de carbono mediante el desarrollo de estas tecnologías que son compensadoras. Utilizamos los procesos biológicos, que es el favorecer especies autóctonas, que lo que nos permiten es la captación de CO2 y minimizar todas las afecciones de los gases de efecto invernadero. Los conocimientos nos van a permitir avanzar en una línea de mantenimiento de la socioeconomía portuaria y el desarrollo sostenible del ecosistema marino.
The selection of algae that adapt favorably to the conditions of the Nereidas project will be a fundamental part of the study carried out by the University of Murcia. It is a public institution dedicated to the organization of the most important investigations in the region of Murcia.
La idea del proyecto es gestionar las actividades del puerto, desarrollar estructuras que permitan la conservación de la diversidad y además, como punto de más interés del proyecto, es no solamente mantener la biodiversidad, sino potenciarla, permitiendo que especies protegidas puedan coexistir con el puerto.
Then it will be necessary to create the opportune conditions required for these green areas to settle in order to fulfill the initial objective of Nereidas: reduce the CO2 emissions caused by port activity. The firm Themne promotes advances in the development and the application of numerical methods and computer calculation techniques to resolve engineering problems.
Once carbon dioxide compensation methods are deployed on the hardware, they will start using the early warning system to early detect and correct possible hazards.
ATISAI will create guidelines that will allow the later certification of our project.
ATISAI es una compañía con impacto internacional especializada en la inspección, verificación, auditoría en diferentes ámbitos, como el medio ambiente, la seguridad industrial, la calidad, la seguridad y salud en el trabajo, y aplicado a diferentes sectores como el marítimo, como el laboratorio, el químico, automoción, agroalimentario, entre otros.
Our approach in the Nereidas project is the development of a protocol of good environmental practices. The result of the study and work file of Nereidas team, where ATISAI will perform the design and pilot testing at the port of Melilla.
Ces protocoles sera utile pour ceux qui souhaitent développer leur infrastructure portuaire et ou développer leurs activités dans un environnement de faible teneur en carbone.
Nereidas will contribute to the achievement of a common objective for all, growth and sustainability.
Para alcanzar el principal objetivo del proyecto Nereidas, que no es otro que el de conjugar el desarrollo económico con el fomento y el respeto por el medio ambiente, se van a utilizar una serie de novedosas medidas tecnológicas encaminadas a reducir las emisiones del CO2 en los puertos, así como la potenciación de la rica biodiversidad existente en los puertos del Mediterráneo.
Nereidas es biodiversidad. Nereidas es reducción de emisiones de CO2. Nereidas es el futuro. Nereidas es Melilla, pero sobre todo Nereidas es la Unión Europea.
The future of Mediterranean ports in environmental matters is called Project Nereidas, and its objectives are those of the TEN-T network. The future is called Nereidas. Thank you, Europe.